Hello, you've caught me thinking about...
Hello friends, it's me!
Today we're going to be checking out some hentai memes.
This intro was inspired and very much influenced by the copy ninja Hatake Kakashi. If you noticed any similarities or likeness to anything...
Well, hats off to you, sir or madame. Your trap was a success.
It's completely unintentional. As is obvious by now, definitely not from the thumbnail and title, not to mention introduction. Today we are on Kakashi. Yes, the completer of 197 D rank missions, 190 C rank, 414 B rank, 298 A rank, and 42 S rank missions. 42. Okay, getting to the thick of it. Number 1, Kakashi and Charlie. On the surface of it, you'd never think of any connection between these two characters, where one is an outgoing, hyperactive, lady-chasing, basically suit-lacking Barney Stinson, and the other is a laid-back, certainly not lazy, butt-poking, late-arriving killing machine. They actually have something very important in common. Well, versions of them at least. Kazuhiko Inoue, one of Kakashi's main voice actors, also voices Charlie Harper in the Japanese dubbed version of the show 10 Men. I'm guessing Charlie could have robbed of Kakashi somewhere in the multiverse. Maybe this could be an explanation for Kakashi's closet perfect personality and why he loves reading makeout tactics so much. Number 2, Inner Kakashi. In the early days of the manga and anime, one of the most prominent traits about the only Kunoichi of Team 7 was the inner version of herself that Sakura had. This inner Sakura would normally come out, or to put it more accurately, shown to us as Sakura's true reaction to a certain situation, opposed to the front she puts up. But did you know that it's not only exclusive to her alone? Yep. Although it isn't canon in the show, in the game Clash of Ninja, if you pit Kakashi versus Sakura, Kakashi can use his Sharingan to copy Sakura's Char Barrage move. Well, I'm sure I'm not the only one who wished this bit had made it into the canon series. Number 3. Early concept Kakashi. The original model for Kakashi varied very greatly from the one we've come to know in the manga and anime. The first iteration of Kakashi that Masashi Kishimoto sensei had was of him as a katana-wielding traditional samurai who fought using the traditional katana forms, but later on realized that to have such a main character in a world dominated by shinobi throwing ninjutsu and genjutsu literally everywhere, he wouldn't fit in quite well, so then he was made into a shinobi. As well, Kakashi was supposed to have a catchphrase like Naruto's Datebayo, or the English version, believe it. While for Kakashi it was supposed to be Degozaru, and he was to end sentences with this phrase, but it got scrapped as it didn't really fit in well with the laid-back vibe of Kakashi. And in addition, originally his name was not even Kakashi. Instead, he had a slew of very different names, including Kua, Kuma, Botan, and even Inoki. I must say, we are glad none of these got picked, because none sound as good as the one we got. Number 4, Kakashi's best and saddest flex.
Everyone you're talking about has already been killed.
And to say all that with a smile. Nothing else to say here, lest I burst into tears. Number 5, Shidori, the incomplete jutsu. Though Kakashi is famously known as the copy ninja, or Kakashi of the Sharingan, it is without doubt that his go-to or signature jutsu is the Shidori he developed himself. But here's something you might not have known about the jutsu. While the jutsu on its own is powerful, it has a serious disadvantage. The jutsu allows the user to move at blinding speeds but causes a tunnel vision effect, leaving the user exposed to counterattacks, hence creating a massive vulnerability. The first time Kakashi showed this jutsu to Minato sensei, Minato pointed this out to him, calling the Shidori an incomplete jutsu. So how come he used it often and quite effectively, you may wonder? Well, the answer comes in the form of his right eye. The Sharingan's visual prowess nullifies the tunnel vision effect, thus completing the jutsu and making the Shidori effective. Hence, if you've noticed, after Kakashi lost his Sharingan to Madara in the 4th Great Ninja War, he gets a new normal eye from Naruto. After this period, and for quite some time, he actually doesn't use the Shidori because he's incapable of using it properly without Sharingan. So instead, he develops a new jutsu, the Purple Lightning, which is essentially the same thing but without the consequential tunnel vision. And now, in the Boruto series, Purple Lightning, I guess, is now Kakashi's signature jutsu. That's it for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, comment for more content coming your way.